imagine. All right, here we go. Will the narrator tell a story? I bet they've got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think? Are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? It doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here, so nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh, cool. And now everyone is looking at you. So, you know, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story? Or we could play charades? Boggle anyone? Imagine the search history on a library computer. I mean, you could, like, get rid of it, right? Well, we were actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Twister's good. Wraith points his spine and skull staff thingamajig at you. Where's the bell, by the way? You duck out of its way. Who knows what that thing can do? It probably shoots lasers. Try not to bore us. We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Now you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or if it's your nerves heating up. I know that the fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend it's not even here and doesn't, you know, threaten to burn us all alive? Hey, he's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. Paulie was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. I'll tell a story. Sure, I'm game to tell a story. I've never been known as one to keep my mouth shut. No. Story it is. I hope it's a mystery. Trickster. Okay, so what type of story do you want to tell? Ooh, romance, adventure, action. Let's go with romance. I'll tell a romantic story. About two lovers who take poison together and die foaming at the mouth? Trickster, have you met Rin? Ji-woon, have you met Rin? You got any of that coffee hanging around? All right. Or about two strong hunters who meet when they both try to bludgeon the same wily Wolverine? Romance, do the smoochies. Not quite. It's about my parents. They met at a party in college. He was hosting and she'd been dragged there by some friends. Well, it's partly right. They couldn't have been more different, and yet, as the night went on, they were drawn to each other. She made fun of his taste in music, and he took an interest in her major, women's studies. They were married within 2 months. Bit soon to know if you can trust someone, don't you think? It's so sweet. Likes my story. Exactly. I learned a lot about love from them. If you know, you know. I will agree with that. Some people don't need years to get acquainted with their partner. I will agree with that, because I lived it in my own married life, and here I am decades later. My my father-in-law drives truck, and he would say, you know, when he found out things were getting serious between myself and my wife in our long-distance relationship, he was like, how many miles has she got logged in with this guy in her logbook? Which is like trucker speak, but I thought it was funny. Anyway, love could spark from a mere look across a campfire. Now you've got their attention. Each killer is furiously attempting to catch your eye from across the fire pit. That's hilarious. Love can spark from a look across the campfire. Don't you agree? Why, yes, I do. Except for Trickster, who has wandered over to the bar and is loudly playing his own music on headphones to drown you out. Okay, that was not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, but this narrator keeps it real, you know what I'm saying? And we can't just end it there. So who else would you like to hear a story from tonight? You look from killer to killer, trying to decide who might be the most entertaining. Can I pick Trickster? I actually would love to hear Trickster's narcissism story. It's not gonna be you, and it's not gonna be you. I already let Wraith tell a story, so I feel like I should pick someone else. Or is this gonna mess me up if I don't, like, stay on the track with Wraith? Wraith. I want to do Huntress. Huntress, you seem raring to go. Let's hear from you. Sure thing. My neck of the woods isn't wanting for horrifying mythology. Mother once told me a story of a young man. Yeah, you have to keep him guessing. You got to play hard to get. That's right. Okay. Mother once told me a story of a young man who was traveling back home after the war. Which war? Doesn't matter. I just wanted some backstory details to paint a picture. I'll paint you a picture if you want. Can we just talk about, this is opaque, this box, but can we just talk about how Huntress's foot looks like a hand? Like, what's happening with her big toe here? She looks like she has monkey feet. Like she has prehensile feet. What is happening here? I don't understand with this. He has a hand for a foot. Not that there's anything wrong with that. All right. The man was lost and running out of food rations. He stopped to rest for the night underneath a majestic birch tree. That's when he saw the women, naked skin glistening in the twilight glow. Hot, I'm invested. Trickster's like, naked women glistening? Let me take my headphones on. I need to hear the rest of this story. They sang a haunting melody as they made their way downhill towards the inviting lake. Enchanted by the music, the young man followed the parade of beautiful women until they stopped in a clearing next to the water. They turned to him and smiled. One woman with long red hair stepped forward and reached for his hand. See, this is why they won't let their kid play the dating game. It's got naked women in it as told in a story. Never mind that the hag actually has her titty out all the time, but this is the bad game. All right. The others began to play music. Flutes, lutes, and tambourines. The melody was intoxicating. The man's feet began to move beneath him. He was dancing, moved by the magical music of these mysterious women. Twilight darkened into night, and the man grew weary. But when he tried to still his moving feet, he found that he could not. Help! I cannot stop dancing, he cried to the nearest woman, a slender woman with green hair. She drew near to him and he saw her features distort into something horrific. She was bloated, an eye hanging from one socket, skin the color of algae, a rusalka. Oh, I remember this is the bathtub scene from Shining, I remember. A rusalka, her true self. You'll never stop dancing, she screeched at him. My sisters and I were drowned in this lake by men of your regiment, and consider this your punishment. The man cried out, but it wasn't me. Someone must pay, the rusalka said, her voice filled with briny malice. And so the man danced and danced until his bones broke and his heart gave out. The dance of death. A silent beat as everyone takes in this macabre ending. But it's not all bad. Rusalkas are also fertility goddesses. If a lady had stumbled across them, she would have been blessed with a fruitful womb and probably some candy for the road. Damn, does she really think that's a happy ending? I want what the Huntress is having. So, how was story time? A lot of people like to take potshots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up. When you think it's the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more a fan of the episodic style of storytelling. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off of any individual installment and builds a greater sense of community between the audience and creator. Tell me, Paulie, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? What? Don't answer that. We don't actually care. We're just here to make sure that we seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. God forbid my small talk get in the way of a romantic Twilight moment. Dwight, I'm gonna need you to shut your yap trap. You know that we need to get back to that thing we do whenever we're not on screen. Okay, you have fun tonight and try not to, wink wink, end up dead. Halloween kills, oh my god. Did you just say the words wink wink out loud? And what kind of double entendre are you getting at with the end up dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable of winking, not since the accident. And you do know that all these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Oh my gosh, y'all are harsh. Just out there obliterating sequels. Well, except for Spirit, she really doesn't belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Did I hear somebody trash-talking Spirit? Deal me in. What do you say we take this talk to the hot tub so I can soak this bod while I roast that ghost with some killer hot takes? Please, enough talk of burns and things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have to be set next to a literal fire, but must I be surrounded by figurative flames as well? What if we turned and ran as far from this place as we could, just you and me? On those spindly legs, you'll probably tire before you got too far. If it's running away to someplace more secluded, Paulie's after, they should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature, but that's because I chose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice and it's completely logical. Oh my gosh. Why is everyone obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over all that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. Oh my God, Spirit, I think I just now fell in love with you. This is the best thing that you have said this entire game, okay? Oh. I'll be sitting in the shade drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. Holy crap! Where has this Spirit been but the whole game? It's like she's actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on or just me? We should have had the Toby eye tractor on for this game. Oh my God. She's so woke. Someone got drunk and went on a rant. Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you for the moment. If you could, I don't know, just pick one of us, maybe we could all move on with our lives, or, you know, some special projects we might have going on. You heard him. Who will it be? Who will you head off for an evening activity with? Who will you head off with for an evening activity? I'm just saying, you may not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murderer's Island comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name either, but with this streaming reality TV dating show boom happening, it's pretty much all that wasn't taken. Love Island, Murderer's Island, same thing. Which killer will you pick? And yes, we're back to excluding Trickster because, that guy. All right, so now I want to go back to Wraith, see if he takes me back to the ruins and the torture wall or whatever it was he was planning on doing with me before we got interrupted for dinner. Who gets this rose? So we're gonna go back to Wraith. Wraith? I knew you'd never pick me. Who am I kidding? Dude, I picked you, man. Come on. You gotta have a little more self-confidence. You need to know your self-worth. If you don't love yourself, who can love you? You need to know your self-worth, bro. Come on. But I did pick you. Wraith immediately turns and runs away. It's not like he didn't tell you what you were getting into. Well, follow him. I have to race him to the airport and make sure I have to stop him from getting on that plane, and I have to tell him I love him. That's the way this works, right? You catch up to the Wraith, and as usual, he appears a little anxious. Wraith is in a rom-com. Massage his bell. Okay, I'm gonna just tell him to calm down. Wraith, you gotta calm down. We're in paradise, and we're in we're in lobsters. We're in lobsters. Wraith lets out a mirthless chuckle. I never thought about it like that. Never tell someone to calm down. Oh no. There's that big sigh again. Sorry, sometimes I get too into my head. You nod understandingly. Well, maybe there's some way we could get you out of here. Out of there. Oh, yes, that romantic moonlight frisbee throwing. Oh my god, Jambeard. Get down and dirty in the sand? We're on the beach. Maybe we should get down and dirty in the sand? It would be a shame to let it all go to waste. And just to make sure there's no confusion about your intentions, you wink. That'll work. There's no way the Wraith will misinterpret this. That's a great idea. But maybe we can both keep clean if I go grab Dwight and get him dirty instead. Oh no. As Wraith runs off to kidnap Dwight for some nefarious purpose, the narrator looks at you and smirks. Yes, the narrator is so smug about being right that they are now talking in the third person. All right, I get it. You're right. Thank you. Wraith returns with an exhausted-looking Dwight and some shovels, and you realize you will now be burying Dwight in the sand and making a sand sculpture around his head. Look, I know this isn't what you had in mind, but still seems kind of fun. Okay, what sand sculpture do you want to build? This isn't what you meant? A car or a mermaid? Why is Claudette here? What is he, 5? I kind of want to turn Dwight into a mermaid. Let's make Dwight a mermaid. Yes, just like Mami Wata. You dig a hole the size of a person. This truly is a Dead by Daylight experience, isn't it? Once it's big enough, an unenthused Dwight gets in and you pile sand on him up to his neck. You put the finishing touches on Mayor Dwight, and the Wraith takes out a Polaroid camera and takes a picture of you three. He is all smiles, and Dwight looks miserable. Wow, that really relaxed me. Thank you. Oh wow, it's so late. Time flies when you're on a date with the coolest person on the island. Oh, this is a date? Wraith smiles and rolls his eyes. Come on, let's get back to the group. What? As you start to leave, you hear Dwight whimper. Oh, we're just gonna leave him buried up to his head? High tide is gonna come in. I'm gonna drown. Creep show. Creep show moment. Yeah, we gotta help them. Wraith, we need to get Dwight out of here before we leave. Wraith turns and jogs back to you and Dwight. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. My brain was in another place. Paulie was, distracting me. You smile and pretend to be offended. Oh my god, shut up! Dwight watches you flirt and smiles, despite a possible encroaching death by drowning. You and the Wraith quickly dig up Dwight, who hugs you both before fleeing. Wraith turns to you, smiling sheepishly. Wow, this day went by so fast, but I guess it's over. I don't understand why it's... You strange, beautiful weirdo. He's gone. Oh, so is it 3 days? You know, I'm gonna respect him for not putting out until at least the 3rd date. All right, here we go. The gang's all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. That's because it was? Oi, feels like I've been here a lot longer than that, actually. It's so late that the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get this over with quickly so that I mean, you can get some beauty rest. I do not recommend the eternal damnation of perpetual narratordom. Good thing you've really used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang, the brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl. You know, the 4 types of people. What? Oh, shoot, I missed something. Anyway, I double-clicked it. Anyway, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pitch your dream date and see who Paulie chooses. Oh, the Breakfast Club reference, huh? Who's ready for round robin? How round are we talking? No, not to eat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow. Okay, elevator pitch. You got 2 minutes. Go. In no particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? Almost like the order does matter. Spirit, why don't you go first? Get this over with, and then you can go back to reading your book. Stop talking. Hit us, Spirit. Figuratively. Damn it, Dwight, you gotta watch your words with these people. Tomorrow, you'll spit in the face of God, die, and be reborn anew. That's the date? That's it? If you're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Go draw crayon art with Trapper, or dig up whatever mysteries with Wraith. I don't know what those guys do all day. Forget the bone clapper add-on. Let the Wraith show you the cheek clapper add-on. Oh my god. Do you want to at least specify which god you'll be spitting in the face of? All of them. Okay then, so hydrate tonight if you intend to hang out with the spirit. Great, Huntress, why don't you take it from here? Tomorrow morning, I'm planning on a nice atmospheric breakfast on the yacht. Don't worry, Trapper won't even know it's gone. Are you stealing Trapper's yacht? What was that? Nothing, go away. Then, boy, oh boy, I've got such an adventure planned. It involves hunting for treasure. What kind of treasure are we looking for? Guess you'll have to pick me to find out. Let me tell you, it's primo stuff. Huh. I like a good mystery. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna start preparing because it's clear already that you're going to pick me. I'm not gonna lie, you're a candidate. Confident and mysterious, I like it. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable not only in polite society, but within the narrative of this in-world event, and also the larger meta-narrative of a Dead by Daylight dating experience? Sometimes you just gotta say it. Why, yes, thank you, I'd love to. So, Paulie, you're thinking of picking me? Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished and rewarded. Tomorrow will suck, probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with, I know that. But I can tell you this much, I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans shit themselves with excitement. Tomato, tomato. If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it. And if you're not, you're a maggot. And if not, you're a maggot. Also, everyone, even confident sexy ladies in rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my yacht. Sorry. Anyway, Wraith? Well, I don't know. I'd really just prefer to tell Paulie privately. I don't really know how that's gonna work with these game mechanics. What if you just whispered it to Paulie? Wraith considers this for a long moment. Too long. That's fine. Without moving, Wraith lowers his voice to a barely audible whisper. Tomorrow we have to find my bell. Yes, I want to find the bell. I want to do that. And then I can finally tell you about what I've been working on. Okay, you got me with the mystery and the intrigue and the secrets. This is what I'm into. You know me. It's like you really know me. It's going to be really special. The kind of thing where we will really bond. And maybe finally get off this island. And maybe then we can go on a real date. I'm in. You had me at Bell. Let's go. You done? Is that it? Wraith nods, proud. And time's up, everyone. Oh my gosh, you're so naughty. His bell's been hidden in his pants all this time. Oh my gosh. And time's up, everyone. Gosh, you'll need to dream about these options so you're ready to choose in the morning. Now go dream about all these swoon-worthy options so that you're ready to make a choice come dawn. Have a swell night. Did you two forget to mention something? Oh gosh, how could we forget? Before you run off to slumber peacefully, there's one more thing to do. No reality survivor dating competition parody would be complete without singling out one of our contestants who is already teetering on the edge of a psychological break and giving them a little push. So I have to eliminate someone? Hold up, this has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time and I'm just now finding out about it? Come on, the signs were there, man. You just didn't read them. Welcome to Murderer's Island. It's now time to eliminate one of the killers. Oof, it's like butchering, but it hurts even worse. You can't kill a killer, but can you break their heart? Do you dare to even try? You mean... That's right. Tomorrow, one of these sexy slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who's it gonna be? But why? Because it's dramatic. Because it's surprising. Because it's a classic reversal of fate. And it will hurt someone's feelings. Someone dangerous. What's it gonna be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you'd see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats, and I hear she could disappear. Hard to track. Eek, if you get rid of the Wraith, he might cry. And although I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it just seems like he might be an ugly crier. Huntress, she might pretend to be okay with it, but then you'll start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you, boss. So which sociopath are you eliminating? So it's gonna be Spirit or Trapper. I feel like I want to get rid of Trapper. 'Cause I haven't connected with him at all. I haven't really connected with Spirit much. But she really got me with her last statements about society, so I feel like Trapper's the more deadly option, but also the option I have not connected with at all. So I'm gonna get rid of Trapper. Ooh. See ya, Trapper. Achievement unlocked. This was very simple. Trapper, you scare the living shit out of me. You are eliminated. That's fair. Honestly, though, I don't care. You suck. But not in a good way. You bore me, you personality-free maggot. It wouldn't even be fun to kill you. I'm cool with that. Which I was totally going to do tomorrow, the first chance I got. So really, this is a win-win for both of us. I still might kill you, though, out of principle for eliminating me. Sleep with both eyes open and have fun on your date tomorrow. Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go get some shut-eye. And don't worry too much about the broken heart you've left behind. Because, of course, they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with Paulie when this is all over, but they'll never sleep alone again. That's ominous. That's right, we're sending our eliminated player home with... Their mostly new Trickster body pillow. The next best thing to the real Trickster. It might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try and stab you. And how do we know? Because I've tried it. That's right. It's Dwight tested. Claudette approved. I hope you sleep well tonight, Paulie. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. So, I don't know if you know this, but the Dead by Daylight shop has released some Hooked on You merchandise, and they have 4 different killer body pillows available. They have Huntress, Wraith, Spirit, and Trapper body pillows. They only sell the pillowcases, which saves you on the shipping, but you can order the double-sided body pillow case of these Hooked on You killers. So it's hilarious to see the Trickster one pop up in front of my eyes. The body pillow covers, that's right. The body pillow cases. I hope you sleep well tonight, Paulie. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean, knowing that there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you'll do tomorrow? I don't know how you'll do it, but you better go before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know those two. Schedule, schedule, schedule. Double-sided, like in case one side gets ruined. I mean, well, that's up to you. Wow, what a crazy way to end the day. An elimination? I didn't even know it was that kind of a game. Let's check in with everyone, especially with our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off. We'll see how things go tomorrow, I suppose. I'm not expecting anything. I tend to shut my mind off during hard times. I know I seem all excited and devil-may-care, but the truth is I'm really a pessimist at heart. That tends to happen when your mother's skewered by an elk when you were young? Yeah, how'd you know? Wild guess. It's also the only thing you talk about. If you'll excuse me, I think I saw a raccoon over in that tree, and I'm feeling peckish. I don't remember the last time I felt this nervous, excited. Chemically, those two feelings are very similar, but, I don't know, Paulie's really great. What else do you want me to say? I don't handle rejection well. At least I don't think I do. No one has ever been dumb enough to reject me before. Oh my god, the dots just keep going. Yeah, the more I think about it, the angrier I'm getting, and I'm a giant rage monster. So everyone in this room should be scared right now. Turn the camera off. Did I think there was a chance I might get eliminated? Yeah, I did. Did I care if I got eliminated? Not even a little. Does the volume of words I spend talking about how much I don't care about these things signify a deeper yearning within me to be seen, heard, and validated by those around me? Nah. Oh, this is her springtime flower in her hair. Just noticed that. What? No, you're not part of this. You don't get a confessional. It's cool, man. I'm not a part of anything. You feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine. This whole thing is pretty cute, though. Charmingly low budget, old school marketing vibes. Not gonna lie. Kinda wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'd definitely be down with a reality show style dating competition with survival elements. But I got my new album, my upcoming tour, finalizing the new sneaker line, producing a limited series of my life, starting a new social media NFT crypto app, and doing these private gigs over on IP Island. He's an NFT bro now. Have fun staying poor, Galaxy Pox. NFTs are where it's at. All right. My dude, you gotta come check it out. IP Island, it's dope. It's where the real killers are hanging out. Fully licensed, no legal drama. Lawyers, take a hike. The fully licensed killers on IP Island. I'm gonna tell everyone that Trickster said that about them, don't worry. I'm talking your favorite established characters from all over pop culture that can't be seen on this island. Hell, you probably can't even mention them, like Ghost. Don't you say it! Look, we get it. You're very popular and in demand, but we have a game to get back to, and I don't want to get sued. Ghostface. Oh shit, he did it! Come on! Whatever, I don't even care. I'm the Trickster. IP freely on IP Island. See you around, Paulie. You too, narrator. I have a name, you know. You do? Yes, seriously, they do not pay me enough to deal with you people. Is it my turn? What? No. No, it's not your turn. You're sentient water. How are you even sitting in that chair? What's a chair? It's the thing you're getting all wet. Now it's gonna smell like mildew. Okay, rude. Fine, let's just get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check-in. Check-in? I was just looking for the bathroom. Bathroom? Are you serious? It's down the hall and to the left. It's okay, never mind. Never mind? What does that mean? No, not you too. This wasn't meant to be confessional time for literally every character in this game. It's okay, we don't have to confess anything. We've just been working our asses off for 2 days straight and we wanted to sit down somewhere. This chair's wet. Yeah, I think the ocean just peed on it. How's that possible? You know what? I don't care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourselves. Well, I've got something to confess. Oh, great. What's it gonna be? You ate glue in the 2nd grade? You cheated on an algebra test once? Watching Trapper get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain that is my life that I've felt even a modicum of joy. I want Trapper to just come in and, like, kill him right now. Every minute that I'm alive is a nightmare. This place, this sun, these sweet sugary drinks, it sounds fun for a long weekend, but for an eternity? The unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls. It's like the crescendoing song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please erase me from this existence. Make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. And please, please get me out of this polo shirt. Okay, let's get you to bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I'll have to wake up. Yikes, huh? That was a weird way to end. Ah, well, what are you gonna do? You let the camera roll long enough, someone's bound to say something crazy. The 2 days in paradise achievement unlocked. Anyway, it seems like everyone's had their shot to annoy me tonight, so hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow's gonna be a doozy. All right. Let's do another draw, shall we? We're gonna do the drawing number 2 giveaway screen. And we're gonna stop the giveaway, and the winner is gonna be Jambeard. Jambeard's gonna help the Wraith open this portal. For real, for real. You won the thing. Jambeard. There you go. Okie dokie. Let's do it again. I got more. We'll do it again. Let's do restart. Restarting the giveaway. You'll have to enter again. I figure we got one more day here, so it could be another hour. Or not, who knows? Should I save the game again? Save game. All right, carrying on. Soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. Also, you're using a killer crab as a pillow, which it's sort of okay with. What's that? You don't know about the killer crabs? Oh, right. You didn't go on that hunter's date. Well, you really missed out. It was thrilling. Or I guess it would have been thrilling. You'll have to play the game again to get that reference, I suppose. Oh my god, this game's hilarious. You pull on your beach attire and splash water on your face. Dwight and Claudette approach. Is that the look on their faces of excitement? Terror? You notice your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. Or you've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep. It has happened here before, but it's probably the love thing. It's time! Claudette gestures over to the beach where the killers all stand, flanked by tiki torches. It's a scene very reminiscent of a TV show you used to hate watch with your ex. Hey, I still watch that with my current spouse. I don't know what you're talking about. Suddenly the message is clear. You are going to declare your affections for a killer in front of several other killers. Hey, isn't Trickster supposed to be here? We paid him good money to make some half-assed cameos in this show. I'm gonna chew his agent out. But before they walk you over for your big moment, a little birdie told us that someone in particular has an extra strong crush on you. And another little birdie reminded us that you've been kind of a dick since you got here. And we reserve the right to withhold that information, even if it leads to you making a terrible decision that gets you murdered. So, are you ready? Of course you're not, but too bad. We're on a schedule. You make your way over to the row of hotties. Claudette and Dwight stand off to the side, hands behind their backs. It's been quite the 48 hours, but there are clearly sparks in the air, and I'm not just talking about this rusty chainsaw, though I do recommend staying away from those sparks. It's time for our newcomer to confess their love. Wait, I have to do a drum roll for this. No, you don't, but who cares? Paulie, who do you choose for your solo date? Can we at least do the flower thing? Dwight, I thought we agreed to keep that between us. Their hands are not behind their backs. My immersion. I was also taken out of my immersion when the Wraith showed up without a shovel in his hand. No, not that flower thing. The thing where the suitor gets a flower as a symbol of the contestant's love and affection. Oh my gosh. Not that flower thing. Oh, right, I suppose, but no roses. They're such a cliche at this point. Well, that's good, because I tried to pick a rose, but I got an ouchie, so I settled for these. Beautiful. You've done good, Dwight. This is a lovely bouquet. I hope Dwight saved some of these for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You're getting that vibe too. Right? Just me? Sorry. You've got other things to think about right now. Oh my god. Dwight and Claudette. Paulie, who do you select to receive these flowers and spend the day with you today? I want those flowers as a charm. Trapper! I'm gonna, what if I click here? Nothing happens. Okay. I love the bongo. Well, it's obviously gonna be a Wraith. There's no other choice. You turn to Wraith and let out a sigh. Wow, are you becoming more like him? Wraith, since I got to this island, I have been drawn to your quiet nature, your unassuming good looks, the nervous energy you bring to every situation, no matter how normal and mundane. I love the way your brain works. I love the way your body moves. And I love how we are together. I'm gonna write some of this down. Hang on a second. I didn't know I had these moves in me. All right. Wraith looks like he just watched the Earth explode from an orbiting space shuttle. His mouth hangs open a little. His eyebrows twitch. No one can tell if he's too excited to process or partially dead. Got anything to say, Wraith? Sounds about right. He didn't say anything. What's happening? The yacht? Why are we on the yacht? Well, is Trapper gonna murder me now? As you board the yacht, Wraith is unsurprisingly quiet, but the awkward vibes are down by about 60%, so good job, I guess? It was nice of Trapper to volunteer his yacht for the start of this day-long date, but a bit dismissive of him to say that you two were so boring that the yacht itself wouldn't even notice you were there. What if he's stowed away and he murders me? What would he know about fun anyway? He wears an old-timey one-piece bathing suit like the strong man from some bygone carnival. Come to think of it, that actually is a little fun. Wraith just has regular old button-up shirt and shorts on. No, now's not the time to think about Trapper and the way his vintage singlet hugs his curves just right. That's what he wants. Classic Trapper trap. You're here with the Wraith, remember? Who you chose for some very good reasons you must have, I'm sure. You cast all other thoughts out of your mind and stand at the edge of the deck, looking out at the ocean, wondering what's out there and where you even are. The gentle rocking of the waves feels comforting as you turn to face your paramour. Wraith can barely look at you. Is it nerves or something else? I can't believe after spending so much time with me, you'd still want to do it more. I'm only going to disappoint you. I can't stand anyone else here, or you could never disappoint me. Go to the edge of the boat and call out, I'm the king of the world! Right. Maybe the bell is in his pants. I mean, I didn't think this is where we were going to go look for the bell. You could never disappoint me, baby. You could never disappoint me. Well, we'll see about that. We still have a full day ahead of us. Speaking of which, what exactly do you have planned for me today? Well, before we get into that, I need to tell you something. It's about me, but ultimately more about you. He's too anxious. He's going to be terrible in bed. We've spent a lot of time together. You know me pretty well. You know how easily I get flustered and how introverted I am, and in my head I am. You know I'm awkward around other people, triggered by the sight or talk of money, weird about intimacy. But you are incredible and kind and patient. You've put up with my quirks, and after spending so much time with you, I feel like I've changed. Something about you puts me at ease. I feel different. And that's good. I had to change in order to spend this day with you the way I want. Because Isla, almost there. He still can't say it. That's okay though. You smile at him warmly. See, there it is. You always know how to comfort me, and I haven't had that in a long time. Anyone I've been close to has abandoned me, usually against their will, but it still hurts. So why bother trying to connect with anyone? They're just going to be brutally murdered while I watch, or overhear, or sleep through it. Oh my god! What? What if Trapper comes out and murders me, and Wraith just has to stand by and watch, and it's a self-fulfilling prophecy here. You put your hand on his shoulder. All I want is someone to love, a family to care for, not touched by evil or greed or power. A small house in the middle of nowhere, never bothered by anyone. And you're the first person in forever I've felt like I could see a future with. Look at all the glimmers around his face. He's so happy with me. Wraith holds up Azerov's skull. My story about the man who pulled out his boss's skull and spine, that was about me. No shit. You almost tell him that you know, everyone knows, but decide against it. Too long, I've been attached to Azerov's skull. I have let it define me. Yeah, I read your lore page, I know. No more. Is he gonna cast the skull into the sea? Wraith tosses the skull into the water. Holy cow! As he watches it sink, you notice a gold coin on the ground that dislodged from it. You know how Wraith is with gold coins. What do you do? Oh. What do you mean I know how he is with gold coins? How is he with gold coins? What does that mean? I don't know. I feel like I missed a plot point. Is this the greed part? He doesn't want any part of greed or money or power? I'm gonna leave it, because as far as I know, I already got a gold coin on me. I don't know if we missed something or not. Alright, sure. I mean, he's not even looking, but okay. Waste an opportunity to pick up a perfectly valuable object that might come in handy very soon. I already have a gold coin on me. Wraith turns to you smiling. He seems like a new man. Gold coins confirm the Leprechaun is coming to DVD. Yeah, don't be greedy. Let's go back to the dump. Yay! All right, that's what I wanted to do in the first place. What a romantic sentence to start this day with. As you walk into the cosmic dump, Wraith oozes nervous excitement. Oh gosh, do I have something incredible planned for tonight? He even tries to wink. It's kind of grotesque. But hey, this sad boy is finally opening up. He pulls out some lotions and oils, sensual. Okay, kids, time for bed. Let the adults watch the rest of the show. We'll tell you what happens tomorrow. You ready? Are you ready? I don't know what's gonna happen here. Make sure you're ready. That's odd. What's wrong? No, it's just you're holding Azeroth's skull again, and you just made a whole big thing about how you feel like you've changed and you're not defined by it, and you threw it away? Yeah, I did. Azeroth was terrible, and I'm no longer using his skull as my security blanket. But it's here. What? This is my brother Paul. Oh, so a really bad guy I took care of. It's my backup skull and spine. You know, when my original skull and spine is out at the cleaners, I use this as my backup. And his brother's name is Paul? How am I supposed to feel about this? I have 20 of these things, all real bad guys. Well, I guess you can't really change some people. Anyway, back to our exciting night to end all nights. I'll stay here and prepare. If you want to go find my bell. He takes a step closer and whispers, then when you come back, we can ring it. Wow, what does that even mean? I don't know, but it seems very exciting. And look what you've done to this anxious, shy boy. He's losing his inhibitions. And maybe soon he'll be losing his clothes. To get there, though, you'll have to find the bell. It's got to be somewhere on this island, right? Where do you start looking? Oh, God. Oh. Oh, God. I want to go look for it at the lighthouse because we already know that the spirit interfered with my date time with the Wraith once. So I think it's highly likely that she phased in and took the bell to mess things up with me and him again. So I'm gonna go to the lighthouse. I suppose I could check out that creepy black lighthouse on the edge of the island. Lighthouses usually only have one big room at the top. Should be easy enough to search. And she can turn invisible, that's true. You turn to leave and catch Wraith winking at you again as you exit. You know what? Maybe that wasn't a wink at all. Maybe some of the mud that he uses to cover up his face is probably dripping while he sweats anxiously. Oh my God. I feel like this is where I'm going to die. I should have probably saved before I picked that. You arrive at the Black Lighthouse, optimistic and full of purpose. You don't see a bell anywhere. Spirit, hello? Nothing. She's nowhere to be found. Let's be honest, her heart was never really in this process, was it? You start poking around, wondering if Spirit took the bell and hid it somewhere around here. Oh, hey, hot stuff. You turn to see Trickster casually posed, light reflecting off his perfect skin, all of his many, too many abs glistening perfectly. Doing some snooping? I'm looking for Spirit. Me too, actually. We were gonna do face masks, and I told her I'd show her around my stage over on IP Island. It's tight. All the killers we couldn't clear to be in this game are hanging out over there, just out of view of you and any interested party's lawyers. Having a blast, doing shots, making content. Oh, my dude, you have got to meet my good friend. Nope, stop right there. Not getting sued over a dating simulator. I feel that. Hey, have you seen Wraith's bell anywhere? I'm not gonna lie to you, friend. I have no idea who you're even talking about. But, you want to maybe hop over to the other island and check out my stage? I kind of want to go to IP Island. There we go. Oh, I can't save. It won't let me save before I make this decision. I hate this game. No. I want to say yes, but then we leave the Wraith. Yeah, not to see Trickster. just to see IP Island, but I don't want to leave Wraith, so I'm gonna say no. Absolutely not. I'm on a mission. Trickster shrugs. Guess we're all on our own journey till we meet again. As Trickster vanishes, you ponder your next move, and I'm left wondering who just says no to checking out the sexy pop star's special hideaway. So, where to next? Alright, I guess we're going to the Huntress's cabin. I have a good feeling about Huntress's cabin. I love a cabin in the woods. Great things are always happening at those. People are walking into them and back out of them unscathed all the time. To Huntress's cabin. Yeah, I would have dipped. I've got so much time invested with the Wraith, I can't just do this. I can't just dip out on him. Gotta stick with the storyline. We can dip out later. Second playthrough, maybe. Not right now. To the Huntress's cabin. Wow, this game sure is much bigger than you thought, huh? Might need to replay it a couple of times to really be able to grasp how much work was put into it. Yeah, there's way more to this than I expected. You know, I never played, you know, I did a little bit of Doki Doki Literature Club. I wasn't really into it. People encouraged me to do it, and I was like, I don't really care about this. But my connection to the characters of Dead by Daylight and the writing here has really impressed me in a way that I never thought would happen with a dating simulator, visual novel style of game. The bell is at IP Island. No! You enter Huntress's cabin and relax. It's disarmingly cozy with a warm, quirky vibe. You feel like you could live here if a kooky killer didn't already. You spot something shiny. Is it the bell? I did a little bit of Doki Doki. Sounds like you consume performance-enhancing substances. You reach out for it, but you're tackled from behind. It's the Huntress, and she holds an axe to your throat. I found you. Now I get to kill you. Beg for your life or say you're pranking the Wraith. What do you do in this game? You date the killers. I'm running a very complicated long con on the Wraith, and I'm trying to find his bell so he can do something. I don't know, but I'll probably use it to play a joke on him instead. The Huntress's eyes sparkle. Sparkle is good, you know? I'm learning that sparkling and hearting is very good in this game. This sounds like a fun game. Want to play another one? Sure. Great, I've got the perfect game in line. Where'd all my skill check games go? I don't have any more skill check mini games. Where's spin the bottle? I didn't get to do any spinning of the bottle. Hide and seek, but you can't find me. Oh, well, this is, I can win this. Ready or not, here I come. Then boom, I'm gone, right? Wait, what? Repeat the instructions? Oh. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, so it is a mini game. All right. I'm good. I'm good. I'm ready. I'm ready. All right, so I gotta find her. I'm a little scared. I feel like this could be do or die. Not everything has to be skill checks. Perfect. Oh, I barely caught her. Not bad. I barely caught her ear there. Gonna have to do better than that as these get faster and faster. Oh my god, that one counts? Wow, these are much more forgiving than I anticipated. Teehee, you're silly. If this was real hide and seek, you'd be dead by now. But this doesn't change anything. What do you mean? I'm still mad you broke into my house. Which is too bad, because maybe I do know something about the bell. Maybe I'll tell you later. We'll see. Huntress goes into another room, and you realize you're not going to get anything else here. Except possibly killed. So where to next? Well, I guess I'm going to the Trapper's Cave. I wonder... if it's always going to be the last place you look or what? Maybe Trapper's Cave? At least I know to look out for, well, traps. With that in mind, I'm sure I can get in and out safely and find that bell. We got a few typos I've noticed along the way, huh? Repeated words, so it says is 2 times in a row. And then this should be out safely. We need a proofreader. Who's the proofreader in the credits of this game? To Trapper's Cave, surely what you're looking for will be there. It's not like Wraith has purposely sent you on a wild goose chase that will ultimately end up pointless. Can we not go to his cave and just say we did? Okay. You enter Trapper's Cave tentatively. He is called Trapper. It stands to reason. There may be some traps. Illuminated in a deep blue, the cave is home to a pool of water that shimmers and shines. You find yourself hoping Wraith's bell isn't in there. You hear a voice from behind a pile of rocks, like a feeble old man calling for help. Papa McMillan? Investigate the voice. You step in front of a large pile of rocks at the mouth of a tunnel. Nothing you could hope to move, but someone much larger could probably toss them aside with ease. And a frail voice calls out, "Hello? Who's there? Can you help me?" "Hold on, I'm coming." Hey, I just said I wanted to investigate the voice. I didn't say I wanted to be a good Samaritan. Desperate to help. Again, I never promised anything other than investigation of the voice. I don't know where this desperate to help stuff comes from. Desperate to help, you push against the rocks with all your might, dislodging one near the top. It rolls off and kills you. I told you I didn't want to help. I just wanted to investigate. Why did you make me help? You probably should have seen this coming. Trapper's Cave isn't the set of your average teen mystery. It's the secret lair of a trap-laying killer. Duh. Game over. The Trapper's Trophy achievement unlocked. Okay, try